Hey Gemini, welcome to your February 2022 general reading. Please keep in mind that these messages can resonate vice versa, so apply them to whatever perspective fits you and roll with it. All right, so Gemini, I was hearing a few songs as I was shuffling your cards. The first song I was hearing was Chasing Pavements by Adele. And so some of the lyrics out of that were resonating with it, that you may resonate with or resonate with the message anyway, is should I give up or should I just keep chasing pavements even if it leads nowhere? And then I build myself up and I fly around in circles, waiting as my heart drops. And then I was hearing Pocket Full of Sunshine by Natasha Bedingfield, I think. Bedingfield. Do what you want, but you're never going to break me. Sticks and stones are never going to shake me. Take me away to a secret place, a sweet escape to better days. Wish that you could, but you ain't ever going to own me. Do anything you can to control me. Take me away, a secret place. And it's a newer song, or it might just be a TikTok thing, but Hits Like a Man, Cusses Real Loud had come up. And then I was hearing something about, and there's no more lies. Foolproof, nothing can go wrong, or is it bulletproof? So you might have some kind of plan, or somebody may have some kind of foolproof plan here. I'm starting to feel like somebody may realize that the person that they're with just doesn't change. Parts of me is kind of feeling like this is maybe an abusive situation. I hope not, but if it is, please don't isolate yourself. Get help. Absolute, like Absolute vodka. Somebody may have picked up the alcohol to cope, or somebody may become aggressive when they drink. Somebody's no longer turning a blind eye. And then I was hearing something about like Sam, Dan, Samantha, and so on. Somebody may be struggling with bipolar disorder or BPD. Breakthrough, stop isolating, domestic violence. Then I heard like Davin or David maybe. Davenport, which I know Davenport can be a couch. It could be a location too though. Evansville, somebody has just gotten really used to chaos. Like chaos is normal. If there's no chaos, it feels strange, like something's wrong, something's missing. So when there is no chaos, this person will create chaos. There may be some travel coming up in the next month or two, and and then I was hearing, oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. So I really feel like somebody might be leaving somebody, or somebody is just at their last, at their wit's end, trying to deal with somebody who just doesn't ever seek to get any better. So we do have the Six of Swords here already. Which could definitely be moving away from some kind of troubling situation you had going on. So we have the beaver, the earthworm, spider, rabbit, scorpion, raccoon, and snake. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. There is earth, water, and fire here. It feels like to me that there's it's like predatory. So we got the rabbit. There's something going on with something to do with this web. Somebody weaves a really tangled web. And it seems like another person in this scenario is always on high alert and staying close to the ground. Possibly trying to rebuild while staying on high alert and close to the ground due to somebody else's erratical behavior, or cunning, conniving, thieving behavior. It seems like this is probably a rhetorical situation. And I think that if this is you or somebody that you know, it could be a loved one you're dealing with, it could be anybody, it could be you, but this is the message is coming through. It's time to stop. This pattern keeps happening and happening. It doesn't stop. It's and it's progressively getting worse and worse, and it's progressively creating more problems and conflict. I do feel that somebody needs to make a choice, that they have gone inwards. You could be dealing with another Gemini, or this could represent you, Gemini. We have the Hangman and the Hermit. Could be Pisces, could be something that's being kept secret also, or it could be a Virgo. This could be needing to hang tight due to a career or a job. It could be that you're involved with somebody at the work and you cause disruption there, could cause further problems in rebuilding your stability. It's like somebody here is trying to fly underneath the radar, just not be so noticed, or they're just almost in a way behaving, which is kind of sad. Don't want to upset somebody in this scenario because this person may be a violent person. And it could be a situation of which somebody's afraid to even speak up for themselves, or even afraid that there will be a fight or some kind of violence that comes of trying to leave the violent situation or the abusive situation. I feel like this has become a situation of codependency. People often talk about, well, if it's an abusive relationship, why don't you just leave? It's not that easy. It's not like they went on the first date and punched me in the face. It's a gradual thing, and it does in a sense become an addiction. This person emotionally floods you and then takes it away and leaves you just fiending for them to treat you well again. And then it's just further and further apart, and it's more sporadic, and it's like sitting at a slot machine. You know the reward's in there. You don't know when you're going to get it, but when you do get it, it's like a dopamine rush. So the reward would be their kindness. So we have the Six of Swords, which could be air. The Five of Wands, you could be dealing with a Leo, July Leo, early August. And then we have the Page of Swords here. So this reminds me of a quote of, love without truth is deceit, and truth without love is a weapon. So it's almost as if this person, if they're not physically harming you, they would probably, or whoever's in the situation, they would probably try and create issues for you at your job, slander you, try and ruin your public reputation. So I'd be definitely on the lookout for that. The thing is like this person bets on the fact that you isolate, and they probably play the victim. So if that's the case of what's going on, you need to get ahead of it. You do need to seek out some kind of help. Unfortunately, people who do slander and get out ahead of you with this kind of stuff, they've been doing this for a long time, so manipulation is their game, and they're going to win at it. And you can just only pray that the people that they're attempting to manipulate are smarter and more experienced in that and can see through it. Definitely don't spend too much time trying to defend yourself. Don't become reactive, because it just plays into the persona they've made for you. So even though it's a lie, you get upset and you're like, no, it's not a lie, and you start acting all crazy because obviously somebody's accusing you of stuff you didn't do, or making you out to be something you're not and causing you problems. It just makes you look like you are crazy. I like to compare it to the dog whistle scenario, of which, you got a room full of people and there's a dog in there. All of a sudden the dog starts going crazy. People are like, oh, look at that crazy dog. Why is the dog acting so crazy? But what they fail to see is that there's somebody in the corner with a dog whistle, blowing the whistle, creating this chaos for the dog. Although we can't hear it or see it, that dog can hear it and see it. So there's these like little subtle gestures or jabs, statements they'll make to create this environment of which you become reactive and defensive, and that plays into this persona they've made of you as them being the victim and you are the crazy one. So try not to fall into any kind of reactive abuse. If this is somebody that you care about that's going through this, try and relay that information to them. It might be very helpful in their scenario. Because it's like the less reactive you become, the more active they become in seeking that reaction. So then their true colors start to shine through. It's a tricky game. It's disgusting. So then we have the Lovers and the Eight of Wands. So Gemini, Sagittarius energy here. The Knight of Wands. The Page of Cups, and we're going to go ahead here with the Queen of Wands. We also have the Death card and the Star over here. It does look like if you were dealing with somebody in the past who may have chosen to go back to an old relationship and work it out. So this could be a scenario of which you have an ex or somebody that you had started seeing at some point in time who just kind of like disappeared, or the connection just faded away. It's because they were involved with somebody else. Well, that person may be the person abusing the person you were seeing. So if this were an ex or a fling that you had started to pick up some kind of progress with, and then they fell off, it's because they went back to their abusive ex, if that makes sense. However this resonates with you. And it looks like they want to come back now, and you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Oh. I think that somebody wants to come back and make an apology and attempt to kick this off again. But see, the thing is that it's almost like somebody's still holding on to hope, possibly of fixing this with the abusive ex. Like the abusive ex might have discarded them, so they may be on their way back to, use you for a distraction while the person they're interested in or that has discarded them is with their new supply. So be careful of that. Especially if this person that they have been seeing is dangerous, they may actually end up going after you and causing problems for you too, so be careful of that. Any more messages for Gemini, February 2022? I know this is probably a very specific message for somebody, but somebody needs to hear it. And if you're not experiencing this, be on the lookout for it. Definitely seek out community or friends and family for help. I know it's easier said than done, and the situations are never easy when there's emotional, verbal, physical abuse going on, financial abuse even. It just seems like somebody here is dealing with another person who aims to take all control of their life, even of their job, career, finances. They can't move without asking for permission. They can't, breathe without asking for permission. It does look like, Gemini, you will be receiving some kind of news about some kind of lucky break in finances. Maybe some finances that were held up or blocked due to a court situation, or they were held up and blocked due to work, government, corporation. So if you're waiting on some kind of raise, you may get that raise. If you're waiting on a promotion that it's been taking a while, you may get that promotion. More than likely. It does look like you have a friend that you may visit or may come to visit you who does care about you quite a bit. The issue with it is that they may be having some kind of legal conflict, and I think that you may pick up on this. They may be coming to you for advice, or be coming to you because they do need help in this situation. The thing is I think that this may have been a lovers and friends type situation, or lovers turned into friends type of situation, where this person wasn't fully upfront and honest with you about what was actually going on in their life. Instead of telling you about it, they just disappeared. Because it was easier to avoid you than to talk to you. So I did pull a few more cards over here. We have the Hand, in need of help, of assistance and guidance. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Scissors, disappointment and some affair. So this person may be coming to you because they do need that assistance. This person is probably more than likely very physically attracted to you. And they may be leaning towards some kind of hope to be able to become physically intimate with you. The thing is, this person has a lot of baggage that they need to deal with. So even if this is something that you're interested in, they definitely need to finish dealing with this other partner. Or if this is you, you definitely need to like cut ties with anybody who's treating you like this. Even though I know that it's easier said than done. You are on the right path regarding some aspect in your life. And then we have compliments from an admirer. Persevere and you will overcome your temporary problems here. So, and there's good luck. Luck is on your side. I just wanted to point out here in the letters here, I did get car, key, Ford. So there might be something to do with a car getting keyed, or car keys, like literally somebody could drive a Ford. Yeah, however that may end up resonating with you. Just keep in mind that these are meant to be predictive. Some of you might already resonate with them. If not, come back in a couple weeks and listen to it again and see what resonates with you then. All right, Gemini, take care, and I look forward to reading with you next time. If you'd like a personal reading with me, that information is provided below in the description box, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye.